Oath. The oath that we took.
There are no fucking enemies out here to destroy in close combat.
We're not under a state of emergency.
You have rights. You are not obligated to follow unlawful orders.
If you're not against fascism, you're supporting it.
What would you say to the National Guard soldiers?
I've been in your boots. I went to Iraq. I went to Afghanistan. I served. I took the same oath that you all did.
I am far more fired up now than any of my 5 previous deployments. And I've been around the world. Cuba, 95, Bosnia, 96, Kosovo, 99, Iraq, 08, Afghanistan, 2013.
I'm a retired disabled combat veteran, served a little over 20 years in the U.S. Army.
As a veteran myself, it really struck a chord in me. I was already antsy about what's happening with the Donald Trump regime.
The illegal occupation of United States territory by the U.S. military is just that. It's illegal. The president had no right to do that. We're not under a state of emergency where our sovereignty is in danger. Okay, he's pushing a false narrative.
This is an intimidation tactic by a man who does not respect the fucking Constitution that we fought for. And that's why, as a veteran, I believe that we are open.
Shalom, shalom. All praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash, and Shalom Lobakarim Shah Yasharala. Double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and Shalom to the whole elect and the elect lady and your children. As always, this is only for the house of mourning, for the house of faith. You sincere brothers and sisters that truly believe in the testimony of our Lord, which is the spirit of prophecy. We are at the end of the world. We are at the end of a rulership controlled by these devils, the biblical Edomites, which is the so-called white man today, and the elites that are hidden in the dark, the beast system. And as you can see, this is in America. You know, this is what you call civil war is inevitable. That's going to be my topic. All right? It's inevitable. Inevitable. It's going to happen for sure. There's nothing that can stop these prophecies at all. As the scriptures say, the Lord's counsel will stand. The Lord counsel will stand, brothers. Nobody can stop the Lord's counsel. Nobody. All right? And we at that time, brothers, you know, we in the time at the end of this world. May the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua have mercy on us, and we endure. We endure to the end, man. That is the hope we have, that we may endure to the end. Call out Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And as you can see, man, you got these veterans speaking on this. They don't like the situation with martial law, you know, but this is all prophecy. Mark chapter 3 and verse 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. All right? And this house is the house of Esau. All right? The house of Esau is on its way down. Yahushua, NLT, called them over and responded with an illustration. How can Satan cast out Satan, he asked. A kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. Similarly, a family splintered by feuding will fall apart, man. See? And if Satan is divided and fights against himself, how can he stand? He would never survive, brothers. All right? Isaiah 19. Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 19 Verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. All right? And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians I will give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and the fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that's Nero. All right? There we go. Let's listen up.
Both bound to fight. Our democracy is in danger. Our entire way of life is in danger. The American experiment, good, bad, and ugly, is in danger right now.
This is a clear escalation of the intimidation that this administration is trying to do against the American people. The mission of the military is never to police its own citizens. That's never been the core function of the military in any way, shape, or form. It was something that the founding fathers were scared against. That's why they didn't have a standing army and a standing Marine Corps and Navy in the early days of the Republic, because they were scared of somebody taking control of it and using it against the citizens. That being said, we have a standing military now, and all this is doing by putting them in the streets, antagonizing citizens and whatnot, is just degrading the trust of the people in their military.
The intimidation factor is what really angers me the most. You should look at your military as they are here to protect me, not they are here to police me.
Let me say something. These are war vets, Americans. And sooner or later, something is going to pop off. All is set up. All is set up. Martial law, Jacob's trouble, civil war, race riots. And within that process, the mark of the beast, that shit will be implemented. Mandatory. All right? They're going to create a crisis. This is what they're doing. Nero is set up to do this. And these people are falling for it because, they don't know the prophecies like we do. This has to happen. We're watching prophecy being fulfilled in front of our eyes. And this is going to create mayhem in the United States. All right? It only takes one martial law to get hit, or somebody to get shot by the guards, and all hell break loose. All right?
Encourage any soldier who ever believed in that Constitution, ever believed in that oath, took that oath seriously, join us.
Remember your oath. The oath that we took when we all put these uniforms on was, I swear to support and defend the Constitution. And it is, in my opinion, an absolute violation of that oath to come out here and point and carry your weapons on American streets, to put your mine-resistant vehicles on American streets. It is absolutely, in my opinion, undermining the public confidence of the military. People are going to have trouble trusting the military when the military's...
You heard that? This is a kingdom divided. You heard what he said? The public are going to have a problem with trusting the military. When you can't, like they said, the military is supposed to be protecting us. The police is supposed to be protecting them. We know damn well that shit ain't happening for no Israelites. But see, now you devils, y'all starting to feel, the wrath that we had to go through for so long. And we still going through it. There's a Jake right now getting pulled over as I speak, maybe. There's a Jay probably getting murdered right now, being put out. But now you devils are feeling it. Now your American dream, your government is disappointing you. Now you want to speak up on these problems. And eventually this is going to create a civil war. This is what's coming. Matter of fact, we got that out the way. Let's get 2nd Ezra's. All right, 13. Salakia for that. I'm sorry. I'm too excited. Relax. 2nd Ezra 13. And 2nd Ezra 13. Here we go. Verse 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. At that time shall be, when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen, which I showed thee before. And then shall my son, our Lord Yahweh Shai, be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending, man. So we know that we're close. These things are happening. These are the signs. These are the tokens. And we see it clearly through the Spirit. Clearly through the Spirit, man. Let's play it.
Policing the people. That's why the Posse Comitatus Act prohibits the military from doing law enforcement activity.
I understand that if you're being told to go here, that means your colonels have signed off on it, your sergeant majors have signed off on it. But remember, my lie, they signed off a lot of that shit too. And I was following orders. It's not a fucking defense if somebody's gonna swing when crimes are happening. You know in your heart right from wrong, and you know what right looks like. You know what these people out here. You see them out here. There are no legitimate targets out here, right? The military, especially the army, is designed to engage and destroy our enemies in close combat. There are no fucking enemies out here to destroy in close combat. We're not even at war with anyone right now. So if you're going to be here, remember your oath.
You had your right hand raised to support and defend the Constitution, and I want you to know that you have rights.
Well, this Nero doesn't care about that. This devil has been breaking laws left and right, man. This man is the cruel Lord. He's a madman. He don't care.
You are not obligated to follow unlawful orders, and there is the GI Rights Hotline, which is 1-877-447-4487, which you can call and get guidance on if the orders that you are being given are lawful or not. And if they're not, you're
And you know, now look at this.
Going to hell, all of you.
They lock the doors because they don't want people coming in and out, you know, and it totally affects everything.
Jake arresting Jake. See? Trump DC takeover is arresting residents for traffic violations. So now there's roadblocks. There's police blocks. And this is coming to every state. And this is what's going to cause the people to rebel.
In East Palestine, Ohio.
Go back to yourself and give him. He's on his phone. Give him. He's on his phone. Phone. Stop him.
Which car is that on?
I work here at the Plug. I've been coming to 8th Street.
This thing is going down, man. Shalom.